Yes. Yes, legends. How is everybody doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy the like button. We got a good one. Now, the main character in crypto. It is not Bitcoin. It is XRP. On some exchanges, it has hit all-time high on Bitstamp and some other exchanges. There are some exchanges that XRP massive wick that was created in 2017 still hasn't been hit. Okay, some exchanges have that wick at $3.50. My goodness, XRP, there it is, all-time high officially on some exchanges. On other exchanges, not yet, guys. This is the main character of crypto today. XRP. Congratulations, all of those XRP holders. I have 0 XRP, guys. So whoever's been accumulating XRP throughout the last couple of years here at the 50-cent zone, absolutely phenomenal. It has done over a 6x, right? Not a huge amount, right? We all in crypto want those 100x's, those 50, 40x's, right? But regardless, if you did have some significant money here accumulating, right, give or take hundreds of thousands of dollars, you are in the millions right now. So overall, congratulations to all of those XRP holders, the XRP army that have been holding and been faithful to the crypto. I wasn't, guys. I was one of the guys that was actually not too bullish on XRP, especially after this previous bull run that did not manage to hit its previous all-time high. XRP army right now, very, very happy, guys. If you are in the XRP army, congratulations, right? I've got nothing but love to share to everybody, right? I'm not an XRP supporter, didn't ever believe, didn't buy ever. But overall, I've only got love for you guys. If you're in XRP, congratulations. Well done. Let's go right away through the Bitcoin technical analysis, because my goodness, we are hitting some technical levels of resistance, right? There is some resistance here. We can talk about them right now on the higher time frame. We want to consider this momentum to the upside. I know most of the people do understand that we are at resistance, right? So a lot of people will be interested in shorting this range. But what happens if we are in an extreme bullish case scenario that we just formed multiple 1-2s and we're going to pop out here from this high created yesterday? Is that possible? In yesterday's live stream, we are going to discuss what was mentioned, because we were pumping here throughout the news. And we were discussing that this area is not going to be easy. It's going to be a choppy range where we are possibly looking for some double, triple tops, right? It's not going to be easy for all of those people that manage risk when they're trading. And what you want to look at here at the 7/8 Fibonacci from this movement down at the value area high from this entire range since November, you're going to find choppiness. Anybody that wants to short here really wants to look for those double, triple tops and try and get into the rejection of the second top or the third top, right? Because it is big resistance. You got the lower high resistance trend line as well from lower highs. It's going to create a bunch of choppiness, right? Can we manage break this right now, or is it time for a pullback? There's going to be a lot of bears out there saying that's it, this was the rally for Bitcoin, including myself, right? I'm a bull bear, but I understand the major resistance that we're at here. So levels of short here are very interesting, right? Trying to get it at the highest level possible, maintain risk, because if you snap out of this level, you know, we're possibly going to be hitting the $102,000, right? If you do snap out, all of those shorters should manage their risk. For all of those people that have been longing, well, you want to take some profit, maximize profits, right? Longing from that daily level just a few days ago that did hold on very, very nicely, right? We were talking about the fake out of the head and shoulder structure. We had X going absolutely bananas with the bearishness, right? The big bears were coming out to play saying 80K, 70K, right? This is it. Well, we have seen them not coming out to play right now with this gigantic pump, right? Where are the bears that are calling for the head and shoulder? They are in doubt right now, right? So we are technical analysts, we are traders, we are short-term traders, day traders, right? We look level to level, we understand the charts. If we break up, we break up. If we break down, we break down, right? So this is why you're here. We're going to give a full explanation on higher time frame, explaining Why is this resistance? What different scenarios do we have on the lower time frame? That is what we like, legends. That is what we like, because yesterday with the news event, we were understanding that, hey, we are above the weekly level, right? Anybody that is not aware of the weekly level, anybody that is new, we came to the weekly chart on the candlesticks here, and we had that weekly level. Throughout the news yesterday, inflation, which was at 2.9, the market had a bullish reaction, and Bitcoin was actually testing the weekly level on the news event, right? So that weekly level from the previous 2 weeks, we were getting above it. Not too interested in taking a short right now with the news. Markets are pumping. Let's just leave the price of Bitcoin to do what it needs to do, which is basically continue pumping, right? So we were analyzing yesterday's price action as we were pumping into the weekly, saying, guys, there's lots of resistance here, value area high. What I do expect at this zone for anybody that's trying to short, hey, hold on till we cool off a little bit, because what we're looking at here is kind of double, triple top formation. A lot of choppiness at resistance, but we are uptrending, so expect the price to chop in this range, right? And if you are looking to get into a short position, you are interested in looking at the double, triple tops, right? Where you do reject here from a local high and you start rolling down. So this is basically your trigger zone. If you're entering a little bit lower, just maintain risk. Don't risk too much, because we are very much still uptrending, right? Now the question is, okay, and we're going to go through the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, guys. You probably can't even see me or hear me. What's going on? Let's go. I think you can. Yeah, let's go. Let's go through comment section right away. Werner, how are you doing? We have exactly 10,000 XRP and still holding. Absolutely awesome. 10,000 XRP. You got a nice bag of $33,000, right? Absolutely awesome. Good job, Werner. Those 10,000 XRP are paying off right now. Big Don 25. Let me know if you received your $500 tether yesterday, because I was wrong, guys. I was saying about the ETF inflows. I am right today, guys. There was some pretty intense big inflows, but I was betting that we were going to have inflows on the 14th and we had outflows. So I was wrong and I had to do a giveaway, and we do have him here today in the comment section. Big Don 25. Let me know if you received your $500 tether on the Ethereum network, because it was sent. It was sent, but I want your confirmation. Yes, I got it. Thanks. There we go. Absolutely awesome. Okay. Hey, if we say that we're doing a giveaway, we're doing it, right? We ain't gonna hide, right? It has to be done. We're gonna do this more, guys. I think this is the cool thing, right? Doing it with we can do a few of them. Let's hit the like button, get to 500 likes. Or 1,000 likes maybe later on the stream. And I'm going to do, right, a little bit of a roulette scenario saying ETF tomorrow, inflows or outflows. If I am wrong, bang, we do the giveaway. We're giving money, guys, here in the channel, right? Let's do it. You're the best, Andy, says Big Don 25. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. He was the winner. We did a scroll here in the comment section. We got a new rule on how to do the giveaways here. Suggestion from 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽, shout out to him. When someone wins, I'm going to make him a moderator instantly, right? So if Bolo wins here, I go over here and, well, not on this channel, obviously, this is my personal channel, but overall, I will make him a moderator instantly on the channel. So then we know when he shares the wallet address, it is actually him, because we had lots of scammers. I even had DMs. My goodness, it's absolutely crazy. But anyway, that will be the strategy. Make him a moderator, share it, the wallet, right? And there we go. Easy peasy, right? Because it is full of scammers out there. My goodness, it's even hard to do a giveaway. Let's go right away. We've got Aiden here. Legend Community giveaway subscription. That is also a very good option. That's also a very good option. Instead of throwing my money away, which I could invest in crypto or buy more Bitcoin, let's just do giveaways of subscription. That is also a very, very good idea, because the Legends Trading community, we have somebody new in the Legends Trading community. We have a new coach that is absolutely, he's on fire. He's basically an altcoin trader, and we got him here as a coach providing different setups on altcoins, okay? He's been absolutely sniping here throughout today, throughout different altcoins. My goodness, absolute legend. We got another coach that is actually providing setups here, guys. So anybody that is interested, we are growing. We want to make the best Discord experience for people that want to learn how to do technical analysis, have some setups, right? Not only on Bitcoin, because I'm an old fart. I only just look at Bitcoin. I only trade Bitcoin 90% of the times, right? 10% of the times I'll get into some random altcoins, right? But if you want some, you know, we got somebody that is specialized in looking and charting and trading altcoins every single day. We have him right now in the Discord. We've had a massive, huge amount of interviews, right? It's not easy to get a professional to get in as a coach and provide the setups and scenarios. Legends trading community. You have the modules, guys. You have the education to learn and read yourself, the charts, and you also get access to the Discord, which now we are exploding, guys. We got somebody else here doing purely altcoin technical analysis and trading setups. Okay, you got the first link to join the Legends trading community, guys. Anybody that is interested to take your trading experience, education to the next level. Not only setups, guys, education is the most important, because that's what you want to do. You want to do it on your own for the future, right? Your risk management, your technical analysis. Anyway, let's go through the comment section. Yes, we're over 700 people. We're going to get the like button to over 500. Get your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, or your Lipton peach. Okay, I don't usually drink this stuff, guys, but today I felt like drinking. You know, I like to do sport, keep healthy. You know, I don't drink too much this crap, but today I felt like having a Lipton peach iced tea. Okay, so get your drink and let's analyze the situation. First of all, damn, that is nice. No wonder. It's so nice. It's full of sugars and full of stuff. It's absolutely great. I try not to drink too much of this because it's not good, guys. It's not healthy. Eat your fruit, drink lots of water, get your protein in, your eggs, and eat meat. Let's go through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community. Hello, Andy Legends, XRP pumping. Hope link to will join the party. $100 link. Let's go. You know it's going to happen. Chain link to $100. This is the scenario that we got for the moment, okay? This is the moment. This is the scenario that we have. We've been having this scenario for, I have to say, over a year now, since we were creating the breakout of this accumulation zone. This was the scenario that we've been waiting for the last year or two, right? Since the accumulation here, been part of 2022 and 2023. Buying like crazy. I'm happy, guys, with a 5-6x, okay? Just like XRP, you know, lots of people will say, oh, you didn't buy any XRP. Why not? Look at this. It doesn't matter. I bought Chainlink, right? I bought Chainlink in this consolidation, right? Chainlink is still not making that 6-7x like XRP just yet, but it is doing a 4-5x, so you know the deal, right? I haven't got enough money to have everything, right? I haven't got enough money to have 1 million XRPs and thousands of Chainlink, and you know, it's just you focus in 3-4 solid ones: Bitcoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, right? Some high cap ones, good solid ones that you know that are going to do well. They might do a 5, 6, 10x, right? And then you have go down the rabbit hole, go to the degen ones, right? That's such as Constellation, DAG, Fowler Network, that do quick little 5, 6x pumps, right? Good for speculation if you know where to buy them. But overall, XRP, congratulations. I have Chainlink. Chainlink is my biggest altcoin holding, and my average entry price has to be around about $4 to $5, because I did buy my first Chainlink at $1.60 back in 2019 and accumulated a lot here. I had more money, you know, more cash flow. So, you know, this was an obvious reaccumulation level for me, okay? So I bought more Chainlink here than back in 2019. I didn't have that much money to accumulate, so I bought most of my Chainlink here. So average price entry has to be around about $4, $5. I did buy a lot at $6, $7 on average. So thousands of Chainlink gets to $30, $40, then eventually that's going to be a lot of money, right? So Chainlink is doing very well. I do expect Chainlink, it's kind of wanting to squeeze out, right, from this. It does. Is the correction over, right? Do we have this correction over? We got a bit of a wedgie kind of scenario. Will Chainlink get the breakout? We having some altcoins popping pretty nicely the last few days since Monday. So overall, Chainlink since Monday this week, it is up round about 30%. That is pretty damn nice, right? Last few weeks have been awful for crypto. We got so many bearishness. It's over, the rest of it. But when you analyze a little bit of the chart, right, you know, you can see this very strong and this very weak for the price to actually, you know, break down successfully. So we are hoping, we are believing in that recovery based on the technical analysis, not the emotions, right? Emotions last couple of weeks, right, in December was awful, guys. It was so bad. Market top was being screamed throughout all X. My goodness. Except for the solid good OGs, right, that we're here, right, believing in crypto and obviously doing the technical analysis and still realizing that, hey, you know, crypto is in a bull run, right? You just need to take a look at this chart. Whoever thinks that, you know, we're in a bear market, go and take a look at XRP, right? However, these pumps are not usually sustainable, right? The party will end up at some point for XRP going to $4, $5, $6, right? But it's very hypey. But these pumps, I don't know. I would give it a few months, maybe a few weeks even. So let's get the rest of the cryptos pumping, right? And let's see. We're going to do the technical analysis, guys, on Bitcoin, most importantly, right? Bitcoin is the leader. Now, some altcoins are popping, but hey, that party could finish very quickly depending on the decision of Bitcoin in this area. Regardless if we do break out, we should be expecting some kind of cool off, right? Some kind of cool off. Are we going to rocket to all-time high in the next 1 to 2 weeks? It looks unlikely, right? There is the massive bullish case scenario, which we are basically just forming multiple 1-2s and we're heading to all-time high in about a week or two, right? We formed a 1-2 right over here, another 1-2 right over here, and now we are just busy with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We're going to form another 4, 5, 4, 5 and head to all-time high, and all of this will be one big massive impulse. We're just scaling up here. That's like the extreme bullish case scenario. We're going to go through the levels of importance here, and when will the price look weak, okay? If any shorters out there, be cautious, manage risk, of course, also for longers, right? This is a dangerous zone where it's very difficult to try and predict the highest probability move next, okay? Because I can tell you one thing, the bears will say, okay, this has been it for Bitcoin. We've have clear 5 waves up, right? You can speculate that there is a valid count here, all right, in a 5-wave move up. The 5th wave has been a little bit long in timing, but overall there is a valid count. You got the nice bounce in a wave 1, wave 3 right over here because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have the 4th in a zigzag, and then you got a multiple 1, 2, 1, 2. You got the 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, right? You got 2 1-2s, you got 2 4-5s. That's how we would count this bearish case, which is possible. This could have been the local top right now, and we are going to start getting a correction in the coming days. It is a valid scenario. This is why yesterday we talked about that scenario after breaking here with the news. Guys, you know, this could be a double 1-2. If that were to be the case and we're forming the third wave are the most explosive usually and have the highest volume. So we consider this double 1-2. And if you have a double 1-2 after a 3, you are expecting a 4-5-4-5, right? 4-5-4-5 because you have a 1-2, 1-2. Meaning that this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is part of a third wave. All of this is a third wave. And you're counting this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So that's how we came to the conclusion yesterday that we could get a 4-5-4-5 and form a little double triple top right there in this area of resistance. Now, if that were to be the case, if this were to be the top, any shorters should be taking shorts from higher levels or being very selective and having very good risk management. I have been squeezing my long position all the way up here because I'm aware of the bullish case. I've got a little cheeky short position that I've been adding to the position, and I'm basically squeezed in this zone, okay? I'm basically squeezed in that area with a short and a long with tight stop loss. I've been adding to that long position from the last few days, already locked profits and just speculating on the short, but I do see the bullish case. Okay, anybody that is interested in trading and that does trade safely with good risk management, check out the link down below, guys, from Weeks, because you have an incredible deposit bonus. The more you trade and deposit, the more airdrops you're going to get, up to $20,000. And there's a 50% fee discount. People like discounts on their fees. Check it out. You just need an email and a password. There's hundreds of cryptos to trade on Weeks, guys. It's a great alternative to Bybit, okay? Let's go right away through Bitcoin. Most importantly, I want to go through comment section. Should I stop the Bitcoin analysis and go through comment section? Say hello and don't be rude, right? Let's go Japan. What's going on with Japan? Decoders say it may be a pump that won't stop. Okay. Let's go through comment section. The bearish case, right, is this one. We have a completion of 5 waves throughout the last 3 days, right? Very beautiful run up, over a $10,000 move to the upside. Very impulsive, guys. It does look very impulsive. It does look pretty damn healthy. Despite having a correction, it does look healthy. This movement up looks very, very healthy. Very impulsive, high volume, you know, very 5 wavy. Very 5 wavy for the moment. Looks very, very good. So it looks pretty damn healthy for either continuation to the upside or get a larger ABC move and then start pumping again, right? Regardless, this movement that we've had looks pretty bullish, right? So with or without correction, we are expecting higher prices. Now, let's do comment section and let's talk about the extreme bullish case scenario. The local bearish case scenario is that we've completed 5 waves and we are looking for a corrective move in the coming days. There's a very bullish case scenario that we're going to go through right away, and we need to maintain above the weekly level that we kind of smashed yesterday, and this area right over here. We'll go through the different scenarios and the higher lows that we need to maintain to make this uptrend pretty solid. Let's go through comment section quickly. Why was there a big dip earlier in alts like Solana? I have no idea. Did not have a month correction already. The market still didn't recover. Okay. Weeks KYC needs? No, you do not need. You just need an email and a password to sign up to Weeks, guys. Just an email and a password and you are good. And I think they have, you know, the limits are about $50,000. I think you can do a $50,000 withdrawals. So basically $500,000 every day with just an email and a password. Nothing else that you need, guys. Weeks is really taking the lead of just an email and a password, right? Of exchanges out there, because we know Bybit, Binance, rest of them, they want lots of information. For the moment, Weeks is leading the way. Completely legit platform, guys. And you have the biggest bonus deposit and fee discounts as well by signing up with the link, guys. Okay, so check it out. Weeks is taking the lead. ADA dot dumping. I took 10XL. Can you take a look? Dot is pumping. I took a 10XL. A 10x long. Okay. All right. ADA. All right. There's any entry in ADA, your analysis. Right. Wow. Lots of ADAs here. ADA should do very well on the recovery. We know it's one of the, you know, top L1 projects. ADA bouncing here very, very nicely here from this resistance support flip, right? We only tested the resistance as support just in the last couple of weeks here from the March highs. Just the basic resistance support flip, right? So far, so good on ADA. It's looking pretty damn good. The momentum still looks pretty strong. Pretty strong on ADA. Let's zoom in on the slightly lower time frames on ADA, but I think we need to focus on Bitcoin, legends. First of all, it's Bitcoin, then it's than it is altcoins. Okay, then we can take a look at some altcoins. Momentum for the moment looks pretty damn okay. Pretty damn okay. We did successfully break out from this high right over here. It does look like that we could be on our way to be hitting this high. The momentum is very, very strong. No signs of weakness. Breaking highs, correcting, breaking highs. Next up, $1.15 for ADA. Okay, we're not going to go through ADA. We need to focus on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will lead the crypto market, right? We don't want Bitcoin making any big volatile moves to the downside, because then we know that altcoins are toast, right? We're going to see 10-15% corrections again on altcoins. All right, so Bitcoin right now is at a very, very crucial moment. No more pullbacks. I want to talk about 𝗖 as well, guys. I've been buying 𝗖. I think 𝗖 is, I want to buy cryptos when they are bleeding, right? And there's a very, very good bullish case here for 𝗖 to make a 3x, 4x potentially in the next couple of months. All right, and it's a great buy zone as an accumulation or a low leverage swing long. Okay, low leverage, guys. It looks very, very good. You got the bars pattern here based on the technical analysis on Elliott wave theory to understand why this ascending broadening wedge is not a bearish pattern in this case. It is actually a bullish one, because we taken into consideration an expanding wave move to the upside in a wave 1. Okay, because you have 5 waves up and it looks pretty damn bullish. You correct down to the wave 4, which is a classic move, down to the wave 4, and this is buying zone, guys. We do not buy the pumps. We are already inside of the pumps from much lower. So 𝗖 this was the opportunity zone. We understood it could go down to the 30-cent level. Matter of fact, it did hit 33 cents, so it's in the zone, guys, right? We need to keep it as a zone, not an exact level at the exact cent, because that is very, very difficult, right? Very, very difficult. Just hold on tight, legends. The party is going to get started soon for these. If Bitcoin behaves, right? Will alts fall a lot if Bitcoin corrects a little? That is the nature of cryptocurrency. If Bitcoin does drop 5%, or, we're going to see altcoins likely to correct 10, 15, maybe even 20%, right? Some of the ones will do their own thing, such as XRP. XRP is kind of doing its own thing, right? Some AI agents and some niches are doing their own thing. But on average, if Bitcoin takes a 5% drop, you would see altcoins taking a 10, 15%, right? 90% of them. So overall, that is the 𝗖 or 𝗖. It is 𝗖. This is 𝗖. Did I say 𝗖? 𝗖, sorry. This is 𝗖. 𝗖 US dollar. Let's go right away through Bitcoin, guys. Let's keep the altcoins later on for the stream. All right, let's focus right away on Bitcoin. Hello to everybody. I can see JG, Andy Mandy, how are you? Would you check Flux? Yes, absolutely, my man. We'll take a look at some altcoins later on. Okay, let's focus on Bitcoin. People are trying to understand what, altcoins can look absolutely great. We got some of them popping. Chainlink's doing pretty damn good today. I'm happy because Chainlink's got a nice recovery of 30% this week. That is good. I'm happy, right? Because I do hold significant Chainlink. Chainlink is going to be the decision crypto if I'm going to be extremely wealthy in the coming months, or I'm going to go broke, right? It's all on Chainlink. Only joking. I do have lots of Bitcoin as well, but overall Chainlink is my biggest altcoin holding. So I believe in Chainlink. I believe in Chainlink. Let's go through right away the analysis, because there is some risk here, guys. There is some risk of this being a completed wave 5. And when you complete 5 waves, we know what could happen next, right? Don't question the news or the FUD or anything. It would be natural to break down, guys, okay? There is a possibility of breaking down. If that were to happen, anybody just with a little bit of basic knowledge, the market moves in waves. We have 5 impulsive waves, most commonly either to the upside or to the downside, and then we get a 3-wave corrective structure. It can be very complex. There is an extreme bullish case, the one that I'm going to explain right now, okay? So make sure to stay tuned, which is basically we're still busy with the wave 3, right? It looks like we got 5 waves, but we could be busy with the wave 3 still, meaning that we got 4, 5 and 4, 5 still to come. So there is a bullish case. We need to take, you know, both sides into consideration. We cannot only be bullish or bearish. Anybody that's only bullish or bearish, guys, stay cautious. We need to go level to level and understand the levels and the technical analysis. Where do we have a sign of weakness? Where do we have a sign of strength? Where do we have an invalidation for our bullish scenario or our bearish scenario, right? We need to take a look at many different things. It's a nightmare, guys. Technical analysis is, you need to love it, right? You need to love it, and I love it. I've been loving it for years. So overall, this is one scenario. We have finished 5 waves, right? We got the beautiful recovery from Monday. Boom, boom, boom. We formed a bit of a 5-wave mover here. What is the extreme bullish case? The extreme bullish case is taking into consideration that this has been a 1-2 and this has been another 1-2 right there. All right. And we are busy with 1, 2, 3, and 4. We end the 4th formation, and we are going to create a 5-wave now to complete the 3rd wave. So this would be looking like something like this, right? This would be looking something like this. Hang on a second, we haven't even finished the 3rd wave. Then we've got the 4, 5 and then another 4, 5, right? This might look extremely confusing, right, for the extreme bullish case. This would be just for the bulls, right? My goodness, we got a 1, 2, 1, 2. We have the 3rd wave that hasn't been finished yet. We got another 4th wave and another 5th wave. For this to happen, I'm going to keep it extremely simple. If we are, okay, keeping it in the simple way, if this is a 1, 2, and this is a 3, and this is the 4th, and we're going to have to create another 5th wave, our invalidation is the golden pocket basically almost overlapping the pivot highs here, right? Which is your initial wave 1. You do not want to see overlap. This will not be looking too bullish if we come into this zone. Does that mean we're going to break down instantly, or we're going to get a bounce? I don't know, but it will not be looking too great for continuation to the upside if we come down to the 98, right? 97.5K zone, which we're not too far away. We're just about $1,000 away from that area. So if we break down from here, the structure will not be looking too great to get continuation to the upside, which is very much kind of in one of our plans, right? One of our plans throughout the stream yesterday was, guys, we're probably moving in a 5th wave here, looking at the micro counts, right? We are coming to a big major level of resistance. This is the value area high of the entire range since November. We got a lower high resistance trend line. We have this level that has been resistance. $100,000 is a nice round psychological number. This could be a back test after the failed auction here. We're back testing this zone with value area high, with lower high resistance. It's like, oh my goodness, there's so much resistance here. The price is probably going to struggle to break out, which it very much is, right? We are seeing that choppiness exactly at the $100,000 range. So the moment we start breaking down here ever so slightly, getting beneath the weekly, hitting the golden pocket, overlapping this pivot high, is the moment that we need to be in doubt for continuation to the upside. People will see this as a resistance support flip. I will as well. We could get a bounce here at the golden pocket zone without a doubt. You know, I do see it as a bouncing level. This is a bouncing level with no doubt. But I would be skeptical on the bounce to hit the highs of yesterday. I would actually be interested in analyzing the bounce very carefully. Very, very carefully, that bounce, to understand that we have hit the invalidation zone for bullish continuation, and I would have to take this as a descending, you know, kind of broadening wedge or a double 1-2, right? It's as a wave 1, right? It's going to be a bit interesting, right? It's going to be, you know, it could be a bit of an expanding. Hang on a second. Let's get a channel here to try and understand what are the different scenarios. The bullish case is still very much possible, guys, as long as we maintain this area, right? If we just bounced at the 50% Fibonacci from this leg up, which is common zone for your wave 4. A common zone for your wave 4 is 382. We got a cheeky bounce right there on the 382. Look at this. There was a cheeky bounce on the 382 from Fibonacci, from the pivot low to the high here of the big pump with volume, which you can consider as a wave 3 like we are doing right now. Okay, highest amount of volume, big explosive move, we consider it as a wave 3. So the most common area to hold as support for your wave 4 is the 382 50% Fibonacci. The moment you start hitting golden pocket, no bueno, no good, not good for a wave 4 and continuation. It's actually an invalidation point. So considering the you got a cheeky bounce. Look at this cheeky bounce at the 382. Cheeky bounce at the 382. Screw you, 382. Break down to the 50%. Now we're getting the cheeky bounces at the 50%. So fibs are the absolute, they're golden, guys. You know, Fibonacci for me is the must for trading. We do have a bit of a three-waver here, right? If we do consider the highs that we created early this morning or late last night, depending on where you are, it's a three-wave move. It's a 1, 2, 3. These lows haven't been taken. We did retrace a lot here. I don't like this retracement. This is not nice because hitting the 0.88 Fibonacci for a wave 2 is not ideal. It really decreases the probability for a wave 2, but regardless, it is possible, right? It is possible. It's not an invalidation, but it's just rare to see a wave 2 hit the 0.88, but it happens. It happens. So this is very three-wavy. If we took out the low, then I would say, okay, we got a 5-wave move down. I don't like this too much, right? I don't like this too much regarding the waves, but we haven't. For the moment, it's still 3. So if the scenario for the bulls is still there, right? It's still there. We hold on this zone, not hitting the golden pocket. You know, this could still squeeze up and test the highs from early this morning or late last night. So it is reacting well. We are consolidating in this range at the 382 50% zone from this nice impulse with high volume. We kind of holding the order block right over here. Yeah, we got a little order block on the lower time frames, right, before getting the inefficiency. I mean, this is a dangerous area. We know when the price moves up very fast and you form that, you know, little order blocks here in this zone. You got the first higher lows. This needs to hold. This area needs to hold, right? Looking at the Picasso drawing that I'm making right now, if the price comes down here, it's a bouncing zone. It needs to hold, because if you break down here, you have no support. It can get volatile. It can break down very aggressively. So there's no funny business here with limit longs, because you can get wrecked. This is a big breakout zone. It's a big breakout zone. We've seen this many times. It's what happens on the chart, right? When we do zoom out, go to the 1 hourly time frame, fast moves up brings fast moves down, right? You don't leave any kind of support in a fast move up. You know, there's multiple scenarios. We've got this one. This is the clearest one right there. If you don't hold this area, right? If you don't hold this area after this significant fast move up, you got the dead cat bounce, a little bit of choppiness. If this level does not hold, you get this bad boy coming in, right? It's an inefficient level, right, with no support. It just breaks down. So just a little tip there for anybody that wants to long here at the lows. Make sure to manage risk with your stop losses and don't add to position or hoping oh my goodness, I thought it was a retracement and we're going to bounce. No, stay aware that if you break down from these inefficient these candles that don't leave any big levels of consolidation and high volume on the profile, they will break down easily. They will break down easily. So, you know, this is basically what we do have right now when we do zoom in here throughout the price action. It is support and it is holding, but hey, don't do any funny business here with longs because you could break down fast. Okay? It is support, and this could bounce this area, which it has, and it could come up to the highs. Shout out to Aiden, by the way, in the Legends trading community, because he mentioned this long position setup just a few hours ago. You got it right over here. There it is. there it is, right? It's an inefficient zone, right? If you do break down, you could feel the candle, but you're looking for a swing failure pattern, basically, right? We have aggressive bullish CVDs. Is providing all the indications that we are looking at here based on the technical analysis, and you can see the lows right there, just tapping ever so slightly. For the moment, it is holding, right? The charts tell a story. We have the levels, we have the trading plans. As you can see, guys, there's no sugarcoating on this. It's just a plan that was discussed this morning based on the entry zone. And when we zoom in on the chart and take into consideration the lows right over here, and we zoom in to this trading plan that Aiden provided, and we zoom in to that price action, this is those lows right over here. These lows, this low right over here is this one. So you got an entry sniper trigger with stop loss. And when you zoom out, this is how it looks. You got a baby stop loss. You got a baby stop loss, and you have a pretty insane projection to the upside. For the moment, it is very much possible. Okay, it is still in the game. If you enter into a long position right now, well, eventually you're not managing risk too much. You would have to decrease the amount of capital. So it's just that the plan was here, right? The plan is here. Let's go right away through the comments section. There's not much more here to talk about, legends. If we start breaking up here and hit this zone, if we hit this area, I am confident to say that there is extreme high probability, despite whatever the price does here, comes down, up, goes in circles and back and forward, that there is absolutely extreme high probability to take out the highs here. If this low is not taken, if we hit this high right now in the next coming minutes, there is extreme high probability that we're going to be heading up to the highs. And there is an explanation to that, and that's what we are going to explain right now, because we can't just say we're bouncing at the moving average and no. We need to understand the structure and why does this guy on YouTube, random guy on YouTube that looks like a lunatic, is saying that if we hit this high, we have a high probability to hit this high, right? Why are you saying that? Do you have a crystal ball? There has to be a explanation. And I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying that it's going to have high probability. And that has to do with this movement down and this three-wave move up. If we are considering this as an impulsive move in a wave 1 or a wave A, for the moment, it could be a wave A. We are looking at this movement down to either be part of a third wave. For the moment, still possible, because it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. We're breaking down, legends, right? It's still very much a possibility if we do not take out this high. This could be a 1, 2. You got a clear zigzag here in a correction. And you got, you know, a bit of volume here to the downside. So for the moment, the volume is leading down a little bit here throughout the last 10 hours. So taking out this high will invalidate the power, the nature of an impulsive move down, right? If you take out this high, it invalidates the nature of a double 1, 2. You're in a third wave. There's no flat here to happen, right? Can this be a flat? Not really. Not really, because you overextended here ever so slightly. Let's take a look at the extension here on the flat. It could be. It could be. It could still be. I don't think it's likely. Yeah, it's a bit overextended. You hit the 1.618. Wow, look at this. 1.618 extension on that movement as you creating that SFP from the lows here. Very, very technical, guys. Very, very technical. This is an awesome long position. This is an awesome long position right there. SFPing from the lows. It's important to hit the lows. So, I mean, for this to be a flat, right, in the worst case scenario, flat targets is in between the one, you know, well, it's really in between the 0.9 fib here to the 0.236 area. So that's most commonly the area for the flat. Extending to the 1.618 is rare. So you kind of you don't give the probabilities for a flat here because you've gone too far here with your B wave. So that is not one scenario. So you would assume that taking out these highs is going to be more bullish than the SF. Yeah, it could without a doubt SFP from this high. I mean, it is a valid liquidity grab zone for a correction. You can take it as a cheeky scalp short, but I would say that the price will manage to form a higher low here and move up. Okay, so it is a rejection point without a doubt. It will just increase the probabilities for the price action to actually continue to the upside. Yeah, not much more, guys. Much more to say. We come and claim these highs. High probability in coming up to these highs. If we do not in the next couple of hours, give or take, soon, the danger here is a double 1, 2. The danger here is a double 1, 2 because this is very zigzaggy, right? You got a very 3-wavy move right there. That is the only danger that we have right now. That there is a chance for a double 1, 2. The golden pocket here is what's providing the resistance. But there is a chance. Shorts should have been taken from higher. Double top in here. You know, any local SFPs, just be very defensive like myself with stop loss. But for a swing short position, entering right now is not the best zone, in my opinion. Should have been taken from higher and be defensive. Not much more, legends, to say for the Bitcoin local technical analysis. The bullish case is pretty obvious for me. We cannot hit these highs. We cannot go down to the golden pocket for that speculative wave 4 to form a 4-5 still. And the invalidation for the bears need to take out these highs. Taking out this high will look pretty damn bullish because this will confirm a chance of an ABC here, and that price, whatever it does here, has high probability in squeezing up. Okay, so shorting here, this range is going to be a little bit dangerous in my opinion. if you do not take out this low. If you take out this low, then I will be interested in the short. I will be interested in the short if you take out this low later on, because you will have a 5-wave move down, either in an expanding move or contracting. I haven't checked, but regardless, you'll be hitting the invalidation point. It could look bearish. It could be a trap bounce, and then you just breaking down in a third wave. This would be your 1. This would be your 2. If you form a zigzag here to the upside after taking out that golden pocket, which is a bouncing level, right? It is a bouncing level, but it's an invalidation for the bullish case. So the bounce will likely be a trap for the bulls. The trap, the movement down and the bounce will likely be a trap for the bulls, okay? So it's all about what levels you do hit next for the next trading setup, right? So that's about it, guys. A little bit of mapping the situation locally. That's what we enjoy, right? We like to, because higher time frame is boring, guys. Higher time frame is boring, right? Higher time frame is boring. We like to focus on the lower time frames to look for the scalps and day trades to scratch some dollars from the market, right? Let's go right away with the comment section. Now, yes, guys, remember, if you are interested in trading weeks, somebody was asking, just an email and a password. Yes, sir, that is correct. Just an email and a password. You can start trading on weeks. You get the biggest discount on fees, and you get also $20,000 deposit bonus. All right, take advantage, guys. You just need an email and a password for weeks. Great alternative to Bybit, which has been my favorite place for the last few years. Let's go. XRP is king. Yes, it is. As you can see on the thumbnail, we got a crown on XRP. XRP hitting all-time high on some exchanges. Some other exchanges we haven't hit all-time high. Potentially on Binance we haven't hit all-time high, their previous all-time high. We're still almost there. Looks like we are going to hit all-time high on Binance soon, right? XRP, we talked about XRP last couple of weeks, talking about this zigzag, right over here. Talking about an ABC. It did hold very nicely. It did hold very nicely, the technical analysis. Very, very nice. You got the 1, 2, and you got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're going to form 4 5s, 4 5s. It looks like that continuation on XRP is likely. We were holding here this zigzag, this wedgie structure very, very nicely. This was an acceptable support zone for XRP, and it's doing very well indeed. Pump the likes. Yeah, let's pump the likes, guys, because if not, I'm out. We almost 1,000 people here on the stream. Almost 1,000. We're getting above the 1,000, getting below the 1,000. People have had enough. People have had enough. Such a 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗫 coin since day one. XRP, you mean, right? I've never had holdings. I think I did buy XRP back in the day, in 2018 or 18, 19, when I was getting into crypto. But never bought a big bag and hold it. I bought some and I sold it the next week for other things, probably Chainlink or something else. ICP, guys, I need a little bit of help here. I just gave $500 yesterday to a lucky winner. We had Big Don here. Hit the like button. Big Don 25 received $500 because I was wrong on a prediction, which was the inflows on the 14th of January. I almost got away with it because I did not refresh the page, and it was 9 million inflows or something like that. And I said, I'm not doing the giveaway. And the people made me refresh, okay, the page. And I did, and I was wrong, so I had to give that $500 giveaway. Today was the same thing. If we were to have outflows, I was going to do a giveaway of $500. It was inflows, guys. Come on, we pumped. We have inflows when we pump. So I would have been very surprised if I would have seen outflows today and give another $500. We're going to give it a day or two, guys, because The next giveaway will be Legends Trading Community Access. Free access for a month, okay? So where you got the modules, you got the Discord, we got a new coach that is providing insane scenarios. Been talking about today Atom, WIF as well, a long setup on breakouts on WIF. WIF doing absolutely awesome as well. Talked about a WIF breakout. This is like lower time frame scalping, bang bang. I'm like, holy moly. So anyway, we will do a Legends Trading Community giveaway on next, okay? Andy, you look like candy to me. Not sure, says. Wow, okay. Someone saying about ICP. ICP, let's go. John is saying ICP with the strong arms. It is doing incredible. ICP, where is it? ICP. ICP, yes, it's doing very well, my man. John, let's take a look at ICP because I do hold a significant bag of ICP. I do hold, well, a significant bag for a quick speculation flip. My target zone is at least $20. And if you are saying that ICP is doing well, let's please check it. Oh, it's had a pump today, but it's not performing incredibly, right? Let's leave it that way. It wants to pump. We've been talking about ICP coming back to the accumulation zone, right? If you come down to a sideways accumulation zone, it is a good buying area. If you come to the accumulation area after a major pump, it's a good buying zone when you go sideways. If you pump out of the accumulation zone and you come down and you trade at the accumulation zone, you are likely going to recover with success at some point in the coming weeks. Just saying, take that with a pinch of salt. ICP could go to zero. I don't want anybody blaming that they put their life savings in, but I'm really waiting patiently for ICP to hit the March highs above $20, and very likely we'll get a successful breakout, potentially going to $25, $30. You know, I do expect a bit more of a move up. I don't think it will do a swing failure pattern. It could do it on the first attempt, but overall looking for higher here on ICP. Let's go. The XRP ledger first launched in June 2012. Yes, it did. It did. Has to be one of the oldest OGs out there. I won in never. I won never win. I never win, says Bidgon25. Thanks, Andy. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Super chat. Let's take a look at a super chat. Do we have a super chat? I get my super chats lost, legends. I'm a mess here with the super chats. Oh, people are leaving the stream. People are getting bored. Are we getting a breakdown? Bitcoin coming down here. Yalla. Yalla. We did have some news today, some high impact news, but it seemed like it didn't affect the market too much. Retail sales were ever so slightly lower than expected. I think the S&P 500 didn't get much of a reaction on that news. All right, we didn't have a really big any volatility with that news. We do have some high impact news tomorrow. Builds permits, housing starts. That is tomorrow, Friday, 5:30. We should be going live to see if we do have any volatility there. Let's smash up the like button, legends, because if not, I'm out. Okay, people are actually leaving the stream. What's going on? I mentioned a short setup played out due to the news. I took some profits while the rest stopped out at break even. I re-entered after the news. Absolute legend here, Aditya, in the Legends Trading community. BTC breaks up. For the moment, yeah, I explained the technical analysis, the levels of invalidations, and the probabilities on Bitcoin. And that was at the beginning of the stream, guys. The first 30 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at liquidity. Someone is saying liquidity. There is mucho liquidity. Up and down. But down is where we have the leading liquidity for the moment. So there is quite a bit of punchy liquidity here. And I would not want to see that liquidity being grabbed based on the technical analysis. But yeah, it seems like we do have a lot of liquidity to the upside as well. But there is quite a lot of liquidity down, okay? When we take a look at the liquidity map here and see where the price is, where it's this red arrow, there is quite a lot, guys, at 98,000, right? 98, 97.5. There's over $1 billion of longs, okay? So, yay! Could we sweep up that liquidity, or are we going to go up first and then come down, right? The technical analysis was explained. We could have a 4-5, 4-5 situation here before getting the movement down for the bulls, okay? Hit the like button, says 𝗤𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫. Super chat was, love, bro. Would you go through 𝗖𝗿 or 𝗬𝗍 now? And don't forget the flux chart. JG, I'll do that for you, my man. Absolutely. Especially with that kind comment. Super chat. Let's go right away through 𝗖𝗍. I mean, 𝗖𝗍 was very much discussed. 𝗖𝗍, we talked about the, a bit of higher time frame. Not going to focus too much on lower time frame, but I am expecting this for 𝗖𝗍. Okay? Similar chart, similar movement than Brett. Not exactly the same, but overall, especially the latest price action from the last few months is extremely similar. When you have a cryptocurrency launching at the beginning stages of the bull run, you will have the first initial hype pump in your wave 1 or your wave A. Then you will have your wave 2 or your wave B, meaning that you have incredible probabilities in the next coming months, right? It's boring, guys. This is the daily chart, to come and hit the highs from the pump of 2024, which is sitting at $1.20. Currently, we're at 40 cents. And we realized here with the technical analysis that this is an acceptable buying zone for a realistic 3 to 4x in the next coming months, all right? We cannot give the 50, 100x thumbnails and say, guys, this crypto is going to moon, because, yeah, we know that most of them don't do that, and it's very difficult, all right? Only on some coins and niches that are launching, right, on these very low cap. They're not listed, not even on CoinGecko. You need to go to Dex Screen, right? And basically Dex Tool or Dex Screen, that's where you have them launching, where you have 100,000 or 200,000 market cap. Those are the ones that you can do a 50, 100x, right? But you can't put much more than $1,000, and you need to scale in, because if you put $1,000 or $2,000, you're going to pump the price and you're going to get dumped on very quick, right? So you need to kind of scale in slowly on these coins that you want that 50, 100x, right? That are low cap. So anyway, 𝗖𝗍 is looking very promising for the next coming months. Still looks very promising. Could we dip a little longer into the 30-cent zone? There is a possibility. The timing about this wave is saying that we could see a little bit more of a shakeout, okay? After a pump, it could be possible that we do get a bit more of a shakeout. But overall, it's a zone. So 𝗖𝗍 still holding here with the 𝗖𝗍 prediction for the next coming months. Give or take weeks, maybe. We don't know how fast things can go here in crypto. But overall, looking for the next coming weeks, give or take 4, 8, 10 for this projection, right? Flux is awesome. I do hold a bag of Flux. Flux is awesome. It did get back inside of the accumulation area. Very steep pullback, but I still hold on faith on Flux. Still hold on faith on Flux that it's going to manage to hold this area and pump in the next coming weeks. Okay, so overall it's kind of at the higher low support. It got a pump, fake out, back inside of the range. And I think this consolidation is just going to be a good zone where it's going to bottom out. Okay, so I am leaning on the side on Flux that it will eventually recover in the next coming weeks. So there's really not much to it. It's at very, very strong support at the moment, and it is uptrending, especially after this devastating correction that we had in 2024, right? The doubt is, for me, when you correct after such a big major pump, when you correct like this after such a big major pump, all right, this is the thing where you this is the thing, right? Because you would arguably discuss that this is a great buying zone for flux, but look what happened. It ended up being a bear flag and you got a gigantic move down. So, you know, these corrections after such a big pump, these are very risky. Even though they are risky, it might look good, it might look that it's bottoming out, but when you come down so aggressively, it's been a pump and dump basically, and you consolidate for a large amount of time, then it looks more bullish. Then this is without a doubt a bullish area. You're actually coming down to the point of control from the, you know, bear market zone here on the volume profile. This is what's acting as support. So pump, big dump, this is the range of accumulation for flux. Okay, it looks pretty damn good. Still looks good. It's just boring. When it goes, it's going to go fast, right? This does not look boring. This looks like an awesome coin, right? This coin is the future, right? Right when you see these pumps. When it's like this, it's a crap coin, right? This is a crap coin. It ain't going nowhere. But when you have these pumps, it's the future. So this kind of pump is going to happen fast, and it will happen at some stage. All of this takes months and months and months just to get a few weeks of a pump. So the pumps that happen, right, in altcoin season, they will happen fast. People will FOMO. It will be the, you know the deal. It happens all the time. So let's smash up that like button, guys. I need a little bit of your support. Let's try and get to 500 likes. It is time for comment section. Bitcoin just really squeezing in this area. Really just kind of squeezing. It does look like it will manage to get that spike down for the moment. It does look like it wants to probably get the breakdown here. So let's see, where there is a big liquidity pocket in this zone. Okay, there is lots of liquidity here in this area, as we do see here with the liquidity map. All right, when we do zoom in on the lower time frames on the liquidity map, there's quite a lot of liquidity right there at 98.5, 98.3, 0.2. Yeah, there is quite a bit of liquidity here that could be fetched. All right, it does look like it wants to squeeze down. So let's go right away. Let's get to 500 likes, legends, and I'll be back. As soon as we hit 500 likes, I am back. Yes, the like button did move a little bit. It did move a little bit. Whoop! We got a small little breakdown right now. Hey, we got the movement down. So now is when we analyze the situation. Did we hit the golden pocket? We did not. That old weekly level. Old weekly level. Altcoins, some altcoins might be getting a bit of a pullback right now. We got XRP moving down. This is what we don't want to see for altcoins, guys. You know, altcoins getting a bit of a leg down here, ever so slightly. This is an important level. This is an important level for Bitcoin. The golden pocket at 98,100. Let's go. Let's take a look at Cadena. We got a few Cadenas here. It's nothing. Yeah, this is a small little dumpy. Nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at Cadena right away, legends. KDA. That like button is going up. I like it. Let's go. We're going to take a look at some altcoins here. And Cadena, we got somebody in the Legends trading community talking about Cadena. I still hold my bags of Cadena, guys, from the buying zone that we mentioned here throughout October and November. Average buying zone was 60-70 cent was the last call here, and we pumped. We did almost a 3x on Cadena from the range, right? I was looking for the this happens, legends, this happens. Story of my life. Did not hit take profit. Won by, I don't know, what was it, about 3%. by 3%. We did not hit the take profit one. Still holding, guys. This was a massive accumulation area for Cadena. And I did put significant capital in, not $1,000 or 10,000. And saw the gains come back down almost to entry zone. So 𝗕𝗏𝘆 was talking about this one in the live stream today, saying that he does not like the fact that Cadena hit the bear market lows, which is very, 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 very true. Very true. The fact that we hit the bear market lows here in 2024 doesn't look very good as a structure, right? But still holding, I can say that regardless, I'm going to hold on Cadena because I'm not going to sell now eventually when I've got a good entry zone. Worst case scenario is that we just very boring for the next coming months and ever so slightly to the downside till we actually see the selling pressure exhausted. And then we get the next leg up. Still not going to take profit on this or hold on the bag till we actually go up to the highs of March here. Some cryptos hit the March highs, some didn't. And I'm very surprised that ICP did not hit the highs. Avalanche did not hit the highs from March, right? Avalanche, very surprised that Avalanche, one of the top L1 projects, did not manage to come up to the March highs. Overall, the structure is still very much bullish as long as you stay above this low. So just gonna have to be a little bit more patient. Please, Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin is breaking down, legends. Bitcoin's breaking down. It's not looking too great. The overall too bullish case scenario, the bullish case scenario that we were talking about, which was extremely too bullish, is that possibly we have finished the wave 5 here. And yeah, guys, the party is not looking too great. I will consider shorting. I would consider another short position on the bounce. Okay, it does look like that we have a completion of a wave 5 here. The wave 5 has been golden based on the 1-1-2. Was very, 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 very good to read. 1-2, 1-2, not taking out the low. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. 4-4-5 as you have a 1-1-2. So the fifth wave here was very, 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 very understandable to read. So yeah, we're breaking down, guys. This is like mentioned at the beginning of the stream. You want to forget about long positions when you have this kind of candlestick. Okay, there's nothing to it right now. It's a matter of holding support and getting a bounce and checking the waves of the bounce that might bring a shorting opportunity. It all depends on the bounce, on where to know zigzag, right? Zigzag, choppiness, bearish CVDs, roll back down. So it could be a pretty epic bounce. This looks like it could have ends up in an expanding. Yeah, this does look very much like an expanding move. So a bounce is possible. But you do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just a matter of being patient right now. There's no clear levels to jump into a short right now on the breakdown, or no longs of where to bounce, because as explained at the beginning of the stream, the moment you break down from a major candlestick that is left, right, when you do see this is a clear example right there. When you do break down from the first higher low consolidation, you just get a big move, and you just need to remain patient to see proof of support and analyze the structure. So right now we are crossing a big pump that we had yesterday. right? When we fast forward on the chart, that is literally what's happening right now. We're crossing that candlestick pretty aggressively. So there's really not much to do right now till we actually find some proof of support. We've got the resistance here from yesterday. It could be a quick support resistance support flip. But it's moving down pretty aggressively at the moment. Yeah, and this could be a support zone where it's going to bounce now pretty nicely. I should have listened to those nurses about these vaccines, which will make me paper hands, says Budman. Don't worry, we're here for the ride. Now you have to check my short setup and also explain the reason below the trading setup. Let's talk about Aiden's setup here in the Legends trading community. Legends trading community, that's what we are, you know. This setup right over here from Aditya. Double 1-2 basically. Double 1-2. We got an ABC move. Previous day value area high. It's like bullish and bearish, guys. We're here to look at the bearish case and entry points. Absolute spot on entry right there. Speculating on a double 1-2 or the ABC, right? But overall double 1-2 right there. And you have that ABC right over here. Short at $93,400. Which basically is what we got here. Basically what we got here. This was very, very zigzaggy, so without a doubt there's zigzag. Yeah, this was kind of an acceptable short position with a tight stop loss. I'm in that short, but it's basically peanuts. It's basically peanuts right there. There's not too, just adding to a very low short position. But it was very an acceptable area to jump in. Just with tight stop loss if you're considering the double 1-2. And now you have a bit of high volume on the third wave. Yeah, I think looking at the lower time frames, we could bounce and come back down. Yeah, the weekly could be a resistance area. This could be a resistance zone where the price is going to find resistance to roll back down. This looks very three wavy. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, right, with the highest amount of volume. Breaking down ever so slightly, I would really, you know, there's another scenario. I mean, the thing about this expanding move, the bounce is going to be very interesting. The bullish case scenario for the multiple 1-2s, 1-2s, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, right, has been invalidated right now. So the bounce is going to be looking very, very interesting for a short position. That is if we do get a big bounce. I mean, this, counting this as an expanding move, I would be really paying attention to the golden pocket, 50% golden pocket zone for an area of rejection. If we were to get a significant bounce, just considering the local move down in a 5 wave, if we were to move up, right, if this is an expanding move and the price moves up in a 3 wave structure here to this area, sweeps up the lower highs, would consider the choppiness here and SFPs to roll back down. Or the most bearish one is that we formed a double 1-2 here, and this is 3 4 5 4 5, and we are forming our initial A wave after forming the AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We are busy with the A wave right now, which in simple matters, right, is basically what we were kind of talking about as well throughout yesterday's stream, that we could be in the 5th wave already, and this is going to top out soon, right? The extreme bullish case scenario was a little bit of hopium for the bulls, but it seems like it's not happening. It's not happening. So yeah, that's we got the highest volume, which is classic for a 3rd wave. The next bounce is going to be very interesting. Let's go right away through the bring in the alpha. Let's go. We got 𝗕𝗏𝘆 here. Shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝘆. We need to talk about 𝗕𝗏𝘆, because if you don't know who 𝗕𝗏𝘆 is, guys, I need to pin him in the comment section here. He is here, the legend. The legend is in the pinned comment, guys. Anybody that doesn't know who 𝗕𝗏𝘆 is, it's this handsome dude right over here who does technical analysis, videos, updates every single day, guys. Check him out, because if you want to learn market structure, technical analysis on Bitcoin, check him out. He is in the pinned comment, so make sure to go and check him out. Subscribe to the channel if you are interested in Bitcoin technical analysis education. He is a coach in the Legends trading community. Shout out to you, 𝗕𝗏𝘆. This drop is too wild. Play it safe and exit all positions. There's not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, this does look like it could be an end of an impulse, guys. We've had a beautiful bounce. Come on, guys. The party can't go on forever, right? Sometimes the party needs to end, right? You go to, you know, the pub, or you go to a club. You get smashed. You have a couple of drinks, a few laughs, right? But then comes 5 a.m., 6 a.m. There might be an after party later on, but you know you're going to get wrecked. So you need to chill and say, guys, come on. It's time. The party's over, right? We have had a nice move up. It is time for a cool off. It's time for the corrective move. So let's stay realistic here. This drop was expected, says Plasma. Absolutely. Absolutely. There was a very, very, very high probability that, you know, price was going to cool off for a bit. We've hit such a big technical level of resistance that we've been talking about yesterday. Valley area high, lower high resistance. We do have the 7/8 Fibonacci from this move, right? It's like, you know, if you squeeze up a little bit more, this is going to be very bullish. This would be very, very bullish despite a correction later. It would be extremely bullish for the structure, because this is your official higher time frame, lower high structure, right? All-time high, lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high. But if you did hit this high, it would be a higher high. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Anything can happen here. We formed a higher high. Let's go, Bitcoin, all-time high. But it's not. It's another lower high. And could we form another lower low in the next coming days? My goodness. It's going to be a wild ride, guys. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Hold on tight. $99,100. Very possible, 𝗖𝗍𝗶𝗴. What do we have as support? At the 91,900. 99,100. What? 99,100 as a good short. I like bearish Andy, says not sure. Yeah, we flip-flop a lot, guys, but it's flip-flopping throughout the technical analysis, right? We were aware of this move to finish. This move to the upside had to, you know, we had to see a little bit of bearishness. GALA, what about GALA? My goodness, GALA. GALA, a huge gaming project from the previous cycle. What's going on with GALA? It will have its moment in the bull run. Most of the altcoins will have its moment when it's its moment, right? What do we have here? A bunch of nonsense. Yeah. Still looks pretty damn good. The momentum, if we are expecting the altcoin season, legends, Bitcoin dominance is the chart that we need to take a look at. Where's the Bitcoin dominance? Here it is. Bitcoin dominance is the saver of altcoins. We will get people speculating on altcoins, guys, at some point this year. We will get people speculating on altcoins at some point, Q1. Will it be February? Will it be end of the month? Will it be March? Just like we did on the previous cycle. March is when we started dropping down very aggressively, looking at the 4-year cycle theory. So January and February was still pretty much choppy, right? So March was the moment that we did have a decrease. Will we follow? History does not need to repeat, but 2021 repeated history on the 4-year cycle. Will we find it again? Will we see it again in March, Q1, guys? It's going to happen. It's going to happen, legends. Be ready. Hold on the ride, guys. Nobody said it was going to be easy. If you want to cry, then go with the babies. Go and cry with the girls. You ain't here to cry, guys. We hold on strong. We either get rich or go broke. It doesn't matter. We are alive. We are alive, baby. Let's go. Doesn't support. Plasma. Where's 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫? 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫 should be going live after me, so you want to check out him. What you think about 𝗖? I think 𝗖 is awesome. 𝗖, yeah. It's simple, okay? It's a matter of being patient. What we do have on 𝗖 is an extreme bullish case scenario. 𝗖 is awesome. 𝗖 will do well. On the technical analysis, we only have a wave 1, wave 2, or a wave A or a wave B. It doesn't matter. We are expecting the highs to be taken in this bull run. It's only a 3x, but hey, I put significant capital on this down here. And, you know, worst case scenario, it goes to 0 and I go broke, which is fine. But it's highly unlikely. This is a zone. Worst case scenario is getting a bit of choppiness here and going to ever so slightly lower levels on 𝗖. Maybe it might dip beneath 30 cents, but this is an accumulation area, which I am happy about. The analysis points out that we have finished this wave 1 to the upside in an expanding move, very similar that happened here on Brett. Very, very similar. The bears will say that this is an ascending broadening wedge, which is bearish, and we're going to have to come down to the low of the wedge, just like on Brett, which was not the case. Brett broke the ascending wedge, but found support and rocketed. Okay, so something similar to happen here, and it's not because this happened to this coin, it should happen to this coin. No, it's based on Elliott wave analysis and understanding the charts. So I'm bullish on 𝗖. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna get choppy. It could go down to 30 cents. Hold on tight. What you think about 𝗬, former FTM? 𝗬, former SFTM. 𝗬, is that Sonic? 𝗬, Sonic? Is it Sonic? I don't know. Give me the ticker symbol there. I need more. 𝗖𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗫 link. Yes, these are most of them I do have. Bullish on all of them. Check PRQ. Let's take a look at PRQ. Why not? Still hold a bag of PRQ. Did take 50% of the position. Did make some profits. Initial investment out. There's not much to say about this one. I mean, it got a horrible rejection. But overall on this one, you know, would expect it to bottom out at some stage and then get the next leg up. We wanted the leg up from this area. We got it. We got our 3x. We did get our 3x that we wanted, at least on some cryptos. Come on. PRQ, Fowler Network, Constellation DAG. Lots of them are still short in taking that high, but regardless, this got the TP1. Anything can happen now. Initial investment is out. We're just leaving a moon bag for the bull run. PRQ long term. PRQ long term. It is an awesome project. Long term, I mean, look. Regarding the previous all-time high from those cryptos that have been here, I am in doubt that PRQ could hit all-time high like many other ones. Okay. If this goes to $1, I would say, wow, that was awesome. If we do get an extra 10x on this one from the buying zone, then absolutely awesome. I'll be taking profit like a lunatic. I will leave some. I never sell all of my holdings in this case, but I would sell 90%, right? And if it does continue up, then it just gives you an extra profit. But nobody went broke. No chance to hit all-time high. Yeah, this is the thing, right? No chance. It's there's very, very low probability for the cryptos that had a massive cycle in 2021 based on money printing activity. There was a massive liquidity cycle here, guys. Remember, after the C19 crash, there was trillions of dollars and massive inflation, which people didn't want to hold cash. They would just throw their money in some random coin. And this is why we got one of the most epic altcoin seasons in 2021 in the bull run. There was too much money and inflation. So would you rather hold cash that is devaluating 10% plus, or just buy a random coin and do a 10x? Buy a random coin and do a 10x, right? So this is why we got that big altcoin season, and we are lagging behind in this liquidity cycle. We are supposedly entering a liquidity cycle, but we're lagging behind for sure. That is for sure that we are lagging behind. When we do take a look at the liquidity, right? There is a chart for that. There is a chart for the liquidity cycle. We can zoom out on Bitcoin and understand. And there should be money printing happening, guys. I think Donald Trump will make the Fed to make some money printing activity. Global money supply. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. This was absolutely insanity. This was just after the C19 crash. Look at Bitcoin on the C19 crash right there. And this is the global liquidity index. Trillions of dollars being printed. And yeah, we got an epic bull run. This is the global liquidity chart right now. It's down big time. So there's Bitcoin's okay. XRP is okay, right? The high cap coins, the one that are very, very solid, they're okay. They're going to do okay with liquidity or without. But for our altcoin bags to pump massively, we need this here. We need this to happen again, which should happen. We are supposedly in a liquidity cycle, but we ain't seen no signs just yet. So it's very descending wedgie. We do know the deal. We just need to see the economy doing worse. We need to see some kind of recession, bad, recession, to get the money printer on quick, and then altcoins moon, right? So look at this. The previous cycle was followed also by lots of liquidity. The previous cycle was also followed, that's Bitcoin, liquidity. Bear market, no liquidity. Now this time has been different for Bitcoin just because of the mass adoption, just because of institutions, ETF, right? So Bitcoin is doing well regardless liquidity, but imagine Bitcoin could hit $200,000 or $300,000 if we start getting the money printer on again. So let's see, guys. If no money printer going on, no altcoin season. It's really that simple. So BTC up near golden pocket. Getting a bit of a bounce now. We got a basic resistance support flip right there on Bitcoin. And it's bouncing nicely near the golden pocket here. Golden pocket from these highs. Yeah, like mentioned, I think there's a high chance that the weekly and the 382 50% Fibonacci zone could maintain some resistance. However, that there is that expanding move possibility. There is the expanding move possibility right there, where you're going to get a significant bounce on Bitcoin. And I would be paying attention to the golden pocket from this high and this low in the 7/8. But we need a bit of a three-wave move, right? We need a bit of a corrective move. If we rock it from here, we have to come to the conclusion of something else. Yeah. This zone is going to be very interesting, but we need to, you know, if the expanding move is the case in a 5-wave move, we're going to have to see a little bit of a 3-wave, pretty strong bearish CVD divergence here. That's going to be key right there. We've got a significant leg down here on the CVDs, so it looks like we're not going to get bearish CVDs. But it would be nice to get bearish CVDs. Yeah, the highest amount of volume is in this latest move down, and for the moment the probabilities lead for lower, right? You got the potential for double 1-2 right there. 3-wave with high volume. Looks like that this old weekly level, right, is going to be a tough nut to crack, and the price could roll down to test the lows again. Let's take a look at VWAP. VWAP is very high here. Yeah, for the moment, there's a lot of power in this latest move down. I'm not sure how altcoins are doing, but XRP getting a little bit of a pullback eventually after the awesome move that it's formed the last few days. I'm concerned about ICP. ICP needs to needs to maintain its ground and start pumping here. Let's go through comment section. Give us a double bottom on which coin, on Bitcoin, or which one? A local double bottom. Got a pretty powerful move. XRP ecosystem is good. Others are scary. XRP is doing pretty damn good. That is for sure. Hard people taking profits from XRP and putting their money in Team and 𝗕𝗫. Herd people are taking profits from XRP and putting their money in 𝗕𝗫. That sounds like a very shilly comment. Come on, are you serious? 𝗕𝗫 is that meme coin that is down 13% today. Come on, hey. This is a 21 million market cap. XRP is over 100 billion market cap. Charles, that is a very shilly comment. Come on. XRP investors are not selling to put their money into this. Don't lie. Don't lie. This is not true. Okay? XRP big investors are not selling their XRP to buy 𝗕𝗫. Don't lie to the people. We are here to talk about technical analysis and probabilities, not a bunch of BS. Come on. Anyway, let's go and continue through the comment section. We got 𝗖𝗍_𝗿𝗫. We can take a look at that. Why not? 𝗖𝗍_𝗿𝗫, decentralized exchange on the Ethereum network. 𝗖𝗍. What's going on with 𝗖𝗍? Do we have another chart here with more? Come on, Tradingview. Do we have another chart with more? Yeah, there we go. 𝗖𝗍. Awesome rally throughout 2024. My goodness, this did a 10x from the lows. Almost a 10x. More like a 6x. Where are we here with Tradingview? Come on. Cry under a bridge. Andy's super chart looks good, but I'm not an expert like you, says JG. I mean, altcoin charts look like very, very messy, guys, to do technical analysis. That is with no doubt. But taking a look at 𝗖𝗍_𝗿𝗫, we got a pretty good solid base here on 𝗖𝗍. We got a pretty damn solid base here on 𝗖𝗍 based on the point of control, the volume profile of the last 2 years. It looks pretty damn good to hold on this range for the next coming weeks and then start getting the next leg up. Okay, it's too soon though. It's a big pump and dump. This might be choppy. It might take a bit of time, but this is a solid base for 𝗖𝗍. You can trade 𝗖𝗍 on Bybit eventually. You can trade 𝗖𝗍 on Weeks as well. Guys, check out Weeks. You just need an email and a password to sign up. You got the biggest bonus available and a fee discount as well, guys. Check out Weeks. You do have the link down below in the description. You just need an email and a password. You got hundreds of altcoins to trade there, okay? Email and password only. I've been asking you 10 minutes, mate. Crow. Okay, Azad. Not to worry. Okay, I'm here. Come on. I can't go through every single altcoin. Crow. US dollar. Let's take a look. What's going on here with Crow? Very, very nice. I got my trading view here. Epic pump on Crow here throughout November, like most of the cryptos. Do we have a solid base here on let's take a look at fib levels. Just at the golden pocket right now, the last few days. This could be the level where Crow does actually hold the golden pocket after this very, very choppy corrective move. So it is at a very, very solid support level. You do have here potentially a good solid level as well. You got the point of control, as you can see, from this large range on the volume profile. So this is a solid base where it is right now. Look at this. The highest volume node is literally there where we got a bounce on Monday. So it's at solid support. This could be the zone where it actually holds. If it comes down, I would be looking for a double bottom if we do not start pumping in the next coming days. Very, very solid support here on Crow, my man. Legends, thank you very much for joining. When Devil should be going live very soon. Make sure to destroy the like button. Let's get to over 600 likes here for the ending of the stream, guys. Not much more on altcoins. We do have Texas Senator Charles, this guy over here, files for bill to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve in Texas. There are multiple states that are also, Oklahoma are applying for this, multiple of them. This is mass adoption. It does look like that the US wants to be the leading country, right, with Bitcoin holdings, and this could be absolutely massive, guys. This could be massive, like mid-long term. US uses Coinbase, the world uses Binance. US eventually with Coinbase, their home exchange. Okay, pretty obvious. Coinbase and Binance the biggest. SEC files appealed on the Ripple XRP lawsuit. Claims XRP is an unregistered security, so their fight on XRP Ripple is continuing. But it doesn't look like it on the chart. The chart looks absolutely awesome on XRP. Legends, thank you very much for joining. Much love to everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.